El
El
Shaddai,
Shaddai,
we
we
praise
praise
you.
you.
What
What
is
is
the
the
name
name above
above every name? The name of Jesus. Demons flee at the name of Jesus. Haters can't hate no more at the name of Jesus. But you know what? I am so excited. I'm so elated. I should have been working on my vocabulary because guess what? The Queen of English is back in the
Not the Queen of English,
building.
but I love it. I love it. I love it. What's up, Brunch Bunch? Y'all, it is good to be back. Nope, that's not true. No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
oh my Lord.
No, it is. Listen, let me tell you something about going on vacation. It's never a vacation.
Well, I announced when I first said you were gone, I said she's on vacation. I said no, it's not a vacation because when we leave here, it's never
Man.
really a vacation. There's more work outside of this work.
No, it was so much work. Indiana has seen the best of me and the worst of
Oh,
me.
Adam shaking his head.
Literally. But you know what? I have got to say this. I did miss you guys, particularly because I can't trust you guys.
Oh, wait a minute.
Let me
I
tell you.
didn't know where that was going.
I know. It was a surprise. So I can't trust you because on your watch, you let some of the greats go.
Oh,
Literally.
well,
I told you guys, watch the flocks. What did you do?
People been going on home.
Oh my God, they been going home.
People been dying that ain't never
Jones,
died before.
Ever. James Earl Jones, you let go. Tito Jackson, you let go.
Before I let go.
Before he let go. Literally, come on now. Now, you know when the greats go, I got to say something. But no, I'm so very sorry that we lost all of them.
Yes.
But you know what? To be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. And I definitely got to give a shout out to my girl and yours, Tanya. She lost her uncle yesterday. So definitely keeping everyone who has gone to glory and pray. But you know what? You got to stay ready so you don't have to get ready because you never know. Everybody has that assignment. You never know. So if you ain't doing something right, today is your day. You get to do a do-over and before God. And you know what? He will keep you in the kingdom.
Yes, and we're glad he has kept you over these last 30 days. But you know what? I realized we may have to revamp this because this is our second year of alternate months. But then I realized I don't see you for 60 whole days.
Good. Oh, ain't Jesus good? Ain't Jesus good? Listen, this is October. October is our anniversary month. On the 15th, I'm sorry, the 16th. 8 years. 8 years of brunch bunching.
Well, listen, it is a celebration, and today we're going to do what we do each and every Tuesday because we're excited. I know you have been missing community chatter with Winona Redmond and Women Communication. Don't go nowhere. We got way more to share right here on the Brunch Bunch on Inspiration 1390.
A little tongue tie.
Yes, that's why I start clapping like I was special needs. Like,
with those mics, do we need to mute any of the mics on here anymore?
That is a good question, but do you
Because
hear
if I
feedback?
mute that, I don't hear feedback. So if I mute that, is it muting that mic?
No,
What's up,
because it's hooked to this
Instagram?
phone.
Hey,
So
Tanya.
all of these mics are hooked to
Carla.
one phone.
What's up,
But if we're not
Reggie?
hearing feedback, that's
Coach
good.
Chandler. Uh-oh,
'Cause I
come
muted-
on. You better come on, Vegas.
And I heard
And
feedback.
actually, I will be in Vegas pretty
How many
soon.
devices were
It was just
Yo.
two.
I don't hear nothing. We got 3 going.
Oh.
It is my peak day. Now, you know it is
Well, we're going to see. That's good.
Breast Cancer
So-
Awareness Month.
So when
So for all of you all who have not gotten, for all of you guys who have not gotten your, the pink is pink and okay. For all of you guys who have not gotten your breast exams, you definitely want to be on that list. Get your appointments. What's up, Jeff? Listen, you guys, October is everything. It's a whole bunch of things, I should say. It's not just Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It's the kickoff to the holiday season. So if you don't have your dresses, or maybe you were like me, a size or two smaller last year, you might need to get some new dresses. But that's okay. That's A-OK-dokie. What's up, Facebook? Well, hey, staying in your lane.
I gotta figure out how we can go live from that. Like set it up in the corner.
T Breezy, yes, that is my new name. So you guys make sure you wear your pink. Now I gotta tell you that I am super excited about the possibilities of getting a new president. Don't get me wrong, I had nothing against Joe Biden, but I got everything for, you know who it is, Don't play. Do not play with the pinkies, y'all. It is. Thank you so much, Tanya. It is kicking off to voting. What's up, Lester? Is kicking off to voting month. We only have a few days, I shall say, if you counted it out in days. We only have a few days to get those votes and start talking to your family, your friends, whomever else who's on the fence. Maybe they might not want to vote. And a no vote is a vote for maybe someone that you didn't want to vote for.
But that's good.
You guys, I don't have an exclusive for you today.
Because we have not had one in 30 days.
Okay, well, I do have an exclusive for you.
I'm like, I was waiting on you.
I definitely have an exclusive for you. Hold on, Instagram.
Internet going slow. It's not just a place. It's a lifetime of memories, hard-earned and cherished. At Secure Home and Automation,
all of the contents that I've bought over the years, I finally bought a case to carry it around with. Listen, even
all right, y'all. Here's your exclusive. Here is your exclusive. I want you guys to literally put your comments in the thread. If you could take a pill to make you smart or to make you fine, which one would you take?
1 minute.
Smart. You don't want to be fine?
I'm already fine.
See, I'm gonna take. I'm wait till
you'll be smart enough to have self-confidence too. So even if you're a little ugly, you'll think you're smart.
30 seconds.
Fine, right?
No. Y'all don't subscribe to that. Make your choice. Make a good choice. If you could take a pill to make you smart or make you fine, which one would you choose?
What? Yes, we got.
Remember, I told you about the whole week. Veronica Blackmon.
I thought that was Wednesday. Bring them in now. It's 15.
Oh, we can't do this.
No. I'm like, huh? I thought that was Wednesday. Tell them, come on, you got the bio and stuff out?
Yeah, it's printed.
Look, see, they scramble.
Now don't tell me first day. We gotta look like we've been organized. I'm like,
you have brought Tammy a bouquet of flowers.
I'm already smart, so fine getting this waistline
somebody
down.
drop in the comments and tell Zoe to be quiet. You're rocking with the Brunch Bunch right here on Inspiration 1390. And we are so excited to have Tamara Fair back in the building.
You know, I got to tell you guys this because a lot of people don't know. I know we're getting ready for the guests, but I got to tell you, the longshoremen have gone on strike on the Eastern Seaboard. Now, what does that mean? Who are longshoremen? No, they're not the people that work at Long John Silver. They are the people that take your goods and not services, but your goods off the boats from wherever they're coming from all over the world and put them on the trucks. So if you have not loaded up on your essentials, your toilet paper, your paper towels, your toothpaste, your water, your food, you might want to do so because we don't know how long this strike is going to last. Nearly 50,000 members of the International Longshoremen's Association are on strike right now. We're going to have more about this situation later on in the hour, but right now we got to
said it earlier before we go into that. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
Right.
And I always, Valencia and we always talk. I don't like running out of stuff at home. But you never know when things like this are gonna happen. Money might get tight. You gotta have your tissue, your paper towel. Now, don't go scrambling and make a frenzy, but get you some supplies.
Let me tell you, the lines in the stores are already on the streets. Okay. So you definitely want to get your supplies. But we are super excited. Again, I told you,
I'm all over the place.
I'm told you we're going to talk about this later on in the hour. But right now at this time, we're going to introduce our exclusive illustrious guest who came in here alpha down. And I know that's not what it's for, but black and gold.
I love this Buffalo Soldier. This
know,
black and gold.
Yes. So Veronica and David Blackmon are in the building.
How y'all doing?
We're doing amazing. You know, you can sit down in front of that mic and we can really hear you.
Yes.
I don't know who made these jackets, but I'm going to have to give me one of these.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't have to take that pill that we were talking about on our exclusive stories. You could take a pill if you'd be fine or if you could be smart. See, if I had that jacket on, I'd be both. So we want to welcome Veronica and David. So Master Sergeant Veronica Blackmon and Staff Sergeant David Blackmon are retired Army veterans with a combined service of over 47 years. So Veronica served 37 years in logistics with 3 deployments, while David spent 10 years as a cavalry non-commissioned officer in infantry. So for those of you who are not veterans and don't understand that, just know that you owe them a debt of gratitude.
Yes.
So together they founded D&B Veterans Community Services to continue their mission of supporting veterans and their families by providing mental health services, housing assistance, and community outreach, all of which are very important. So we want to give you a big brunch. Welcome. Listen, thank you guys so much for what you're doing. You know how many veterans there are, and 90% of them don't know their value or the resources that the United States has for them. So you hear, oh, the country has done us a disservice, it's done us an injustice, when really it's just information that we are not disseminating properly or widespreadly. So we definitely applaud you for doing what you do.
And that's one of the reasons why we formed our foundation. You know, we retired and then we came back to our home of record, Illinois here. And
you said our home of record because you've been all over the world.
This is what the military, you know, are acronyms that we use. But we came back to our home of record and we found that we were in California, our last duty station.
Nice
in California, they do a great service for their veterans there. You can find information everywhere on billboards, wherever, you know, you need it. But the resources here, we had to scrounge and, you know, basically look
they're
for.
There, you just don't have that.
And what's where, it wasn't like in our faces. So
I didn't know that in California it's in your face.
It's in your face.
So every state is different.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
So you know, we're like, okay, where do you go for this? Where do you go for that? And all that. So we're feeling this way. So we got to know that there are other veterans out there that are feeling the same way we are.
Yeah, especially because you're just off of your deployment and you don't know. So quite frankly, a lot of people wouldn't.
Yeah. So so we formed our foundation so we can be that outreach organization that goes out in the streets, around everywhere, networking and finding the veterans and giving them, providing them. Here's the resources, all that, you know.
And they need it because and I just, my father is a retired veteran, but many years out, right? And one of the issues that we talk about often is not knowing the resources or having someone to help you navigate.
Indeed,
because it is so hard to navigate getting your disability status upgraded, the percentage up, knowing how to navigate this. She's shaking her head like, woo!
So I want to introduce, this is my battle buddy.
Yes.
My battle buddy, Master Sergeant Sharon Calvin. She deployed 3 times with me as well.
Oh, y'all look way too pretty to be on on any battlefield.
So, you know, between Afghanistan, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, these are the places that we were deployed to for years. So I want to introduce her as well. She's part of our team, and she's going to help our organization to, you know, service our veterans that are out there. So
we truly appreciate you all being here, particularly when you run down your resume of where you've been. Afghanistan,
Kuwait.
Literally. So how has this wonderful organization helped you and people like you that are looking for connectors to services after you've served your country so bravely?
Well, you pretty much, hi, I'm Master Sergeant retired Sharon Calvin. I have 31 years in with the military, as well as my battle buddy here. And in coming back, I live here. I came back home to my home record. So when I came back, it was nothing for us. And you pretty much have to scrape, put it together, piece it together, and until you get a full paragraph or sentence, rather, paragraph and page of information. And so when my battle buddy was in California telling me about all the wonderful events, activities, information that they had, she came home and said, we need to get that going. We need to get that going.
Yes.
So you're feeling a little slighted.
At first I was, however, and putting pressure on, you know, the politicians and the people that can make things happen, and, you know, letting them know that, you know, we want to be treated equally when we come back. We want to come home to the services just like we left, because I can't get that time back.
Yeah.
So in saying that, they gradually listened, but it still was some fragmented parts in what they were doing.
So how long is gradually?
Oh,
How long did it
gosh.
take?
It took a while. I said over 10 years.
Yes.
That's way
Yeah.
longer than graduate.
Over
Like 10 years.
I get
yes.
it, but you know what? The services that they have, coupled with my battle buddy, doing this DNB veterans services. Oh my goodness! It's like we're out there.
We're going to get the information out.
Oh yes,
especially for the state of Illinois. This is our home.
yes.
We are going to find all of our veterans. That's our goal, and help them in various.
So before we go any further, how do people connect with you? And we're going to continue throughout your entire segment, giving your contact information, because this is super important.
Okay. Well, it's outlets like this, of course, and we try to be out in the communities, and we're passing out flyers. We're giving them our information. We have our banners and all that. We set up at all the networking events that they've had this
Are there any
summer.
social media handles that you can
yes, we are on Facebook
Okay.
for right now.
And what is that? DMB Veteran?
Yes, DMB Veterans Community Services,
Now,
nonprofit organization.
one of the great things, and it kind of just stumbled on me. So we do some work with veteran groups, right? The
Yes.
Arthur Lockhart Resource Institute on the West Side has one of the largest veteran groups, and they meet every month, and it's called Standing Up for Veterans. Now,
Yes.
Dr. Lockhart, who runs it, is not a veteran, but God placed it on her heart to support
That's
veterans,
beautiful.
right?
God
And
bless
so
her. Yes.
organizations like yours, there's some synergy where you can,
We need to marry up.
yes,
Okay.
marry up, work
We're gonna
together.
marry up with them.
Because
Absolutely.
listen,
Yeah.
when you find a resource
Yes.
and they can help, but then they get oversaturated and they overwhelmed and
Absolutely.
they cannot help, then the
Yes.
veterans lack, right?
Come on.
And so now we need DMB because, so what are some of the
Yes.
services that DMB Veterans Community offers to the veterans?
Well, we partner with food pantries, uh, organizations that provide clothing, and our goal is to provide transportation and all that. But in this partnerships, when we capture our veterans, we send them to these different organizations that we've networked with for right now. And so our biggest thing is, you mentioned it, in the beginning, is the benefits. And we want to help them navigate and get their benefits they solely deserve.
Yeah.
And
so what's that process like? I know there's a form that veterans can actually get, and they can outline what their benefits are. Something called a 214 or
yes, that's the DD 214.
DD 214.
And that is the document that shows all your service.
So depending on how you were discharged will actually, and how much you served in what area or branch of the military.
Yes.
Is that right?
All that information is on there.
Okay.
And then and then the disabilities. You didn't come in the service not being able to not breathe, but you're coming out of the service and your lungs or whatever are affected. And so you didn't come in the service with your toe not
On
hurting
your foot.
or burning,
Right.
or on your foot and all that. And so all these disabilities that you gain while you're in service, you need to be compensated for it. And so our
they need
mission
to know that.
is absolutely to help them to navigate and get their disability.
So how do you obtain your DD 214?
Well, each soldier, in the archives and the records, most soldiers have their 214 in their wallet.
Yeah.
I know my husband.
You keep it with you,
He keeps his with
That's
him.
awesome. Okay.
Yes. And so we can take that 214 and then we marry up with the Veterans Affairs because they have the capability to go in their systems. We, say, here, this is where you're going. And the Veterans Affairs, they have what you call Veteran Service Officers.
Absolutely.
And they're kind of here, there, sprinkled around in Illinois. And we are capturing all where they are, vet centers, wherever the veteran officers are. They're in other organizations as well, like the DAV and all that. So we send them to these organizations, make sure they have their 214 in hand, take it out your wallet, hop on over there, and start that process to get your benefits started.
So there are a plethora of resources that veterans have. Their educational,
Yes.
health, death,
Yes.
and even medical, not just physical, but also, like you said, mental health. So when you come back from something like all of you did, which is a traumatic experience, and you all look like the picture of mental and physical health, but that's what you look like.
So we wear it well.
You wear it well. Yes. But a lot of people, unlike your husband, don't have their DD-214s in their pockets, but they should get them and then put them in their wallets, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this is great information.
It is wonderful. So what I've heard in this interview is if you're a veteran, if you're married to a veteran,
and you should be. Look, single ladies, if you ain't got no husband, get you a veteran.
Or single man. Get you a veteran wife. But nevertheless, if you fall into any of those categories, a child of a veteran, and your parents do not know all of the benefits that they can have, they need to be connected to BNV Veterans Community Services. How can they call you if they wanted to ask some questions? Their phone number that we can give out, because this is great information, because a lot of veterans don't know that they can purchase homes with no money out of pocket. If their disability is, I believe, 90 or up, they don't pay like property taxes, or 100%.
It's from 70 and
up. Oh, it's 70?
70 and up.
Oh, well, I think my daddy may be there. I got to call.
There's a certain percentage because they don't get the total, the 100%.
Yes.
Like they get more than a non-veteran
who had 100%.
Right.
So depending on your percentage, that's how much you would pay for property taxes, because we don't want to put out misinformation.
Right. Exactly.
But we do want to let you know you have to follow whatever that criteria is.
Okay.
I also want to give a shout out to Jesse Brown VA, because they are very good at, we point them toward those directions, but they are very good at coming up with helping veterans as well. So we're trying to log on, attach yourself to them as well, so we can point soldiers in the right directions in Chicago.
And we provide all our information from the VA, because this is the VA, it's their doctrine and all that. We don't make up anything, create anything. All the sources are VA driven. And so our number, they can reach us at 872-702-4958.
Get that one more time.
872-702-4958.
Well, we want to thank you, DNB Veterans Community, for joining us. Listen, believers, call that number. Tell me, what is it?
872-702-4958. That's 872-702-4958. So we're putting you soldiers on notice with the same zeal that you served your country. Use that same energy and get your benefits.
Yep, and guess what? You'll be singing like Tamala Man. It's working for me. Don't go nowhere. We got way more to share right here on the Brunch Box.
Oh, you guys have a barbecue place too?
Yes, we do.
Why you didn't say that?
Wait a minute. Oh, now we got to hire y'all back about the barbecue. Oh, my God. Let's get some pictures in the hall.
What?
I know. I'm like, wait, that's how this started. DMV barbecue.
Right.
Y'all didn't bring us no lunch.
Yeah. Mellow. Always like this.
Are you serious?
Oh, yes.
Now we gotta have y'all back to talk about the barbecue. But I love this veteran piece.
Where's that?
Yes.
Clearly, you see me in my pants.
Yeah, we're gonna do it right here. Hey.
How you doing?
Good. Hey. Hey, what no?
We right here. So one of you guys get right here in this little scoopy, this little arch.
And I'll stand by Tamara in our pink and green.
I think I won't let them in the middle because they are like the spotlight.
Now listen, you can't be coming without some good barbecue next time.
Okay.
I noticed we sit right there.
Okay.
Okay. That was great.
It was a pleasure to meet you. I'll be sending you. I'm gonna connect you with Dr. Lockhart.
Having us.
She meets in about 100 million veterans. I'm gonna connect you guys with Dr. Lockhart.
You know Ron Carter?
West Side. Where you all
I gotta
stay?
marry you to him. He's got a ton of
Okay, but that's all right.
resources,
You know.
and that's his space. Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Who has your information?
Okay. I'm gonna make sure I send it to you guys. Nice to meet you.
Can you give it? Oh, Justice, you have her information?
Oh, you're. Oh, I
Okay, I'm gonna connect you
Because
too.
attention
I'm gonna
entrepreneurs,
connect you
it's
with
your
Ron
girl,
Carter.
attorney
You're
India
gonna change your
Rios,
life
your
with your
one-stop
recommendation.
shop for
You're welcome.
trademark
Tina,
services.
All
Whether
right,
you're
thank you.
launching a new business or simply
I
starting a
gotta
thriving
remember the
business,
mic is
our
on.
advisors do
Oh
every
my
step
God,
of the
yes.
trademark process. Secure your brand's commission today. Call
I have to remember the mic.
Mike's
That
always
this is
on.
something new because I was in the hallway talking.
That's
Yeah, where is that?
Oh.
Oh, I asked him about it last week too. He was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. I'm gonna get it."
And remember, call attorney India Rios to secure the brand and the bag. Attention motorists, get your
Remember
new
when I
Brother
started and I
Bear
said, "Can I get a
yearly
card?" You
buddy
guys said
pass
no,
for as low as
and I've been here for 3 years now.
$17 a
Well,
month
we
for
this
8
what
Isn't
you
that
say.
crazy?
8 years time. How
Isn't
long
that
it took us
crazy?
to get a card?
Oh,
So you keep on working.
I'm 1 year away.
hi, Donna. Hey, Sleepy. I saw Daddy up in there. Hey, Sis Thomas.
BuddyBearCarWash.com. That's BuddyBearCarWash.com.
Listen, the
And
topic
get
for
your
today, the
membership
exclusive
today.
topic for
You can
today is if
ride
you could
out
take a
on a
pill
clean
that will
ride
make you
tomorrow.
fine or smart, which one would you choose?
Okay, Winona, flip this on.
Winona talking about, woohoo.
Microphone for
Hi,
live.
Tina.
Okay, who
Okay,
doing most
y'all
of the
didn't bring
talking over
laundry?
here?
Thank you, Tina. I appreciate that.
The
Oh,
boss, the
thank you.
boss that was running the
Not the
stage
comma?
at DNC. Go
I
ahead,
know. I don't
Niecy.
have the Kamala. I need it.
I got some gifts for you. You've been gone.
You are so
Okay,
sweet.
let's come
They didn't
on.
bring me barbecue, but Winona brought the noise right here, baby. Look.
Yes.
Kamala. In case you guys don't know how to pronounce her name, it's a comma and la. Comma, la.
I saw someone in the sweater yesterday. It's just a comma, like the comma and
Comma.
the LA. And
It's
I'm like, what is
Kamala.
this? And it's comma love. I'm like, so
That's
dope.
the AKA
Dope.
sold out
It's
pen. That's
community tab.
Takara.
That's Takara. Oh.
So what's going on is it is time for community chatter with Win-Win Communications. There's none other than Winona Redmond, who every Tuesday comes at the same time to bring us some great information, introduce us to new best friends, or bring us some old best friends that we already know. And we are so happy to have back with us none other than Winona Redmond.
Hey
Woo!
there. Happy to be back and happy to see Tamara back.
Woo!
Oh my God! And you know what?
And she came in on Pink Day.
Yeah.
You didn't play any games today either. You brought me gifts. She
Pink
brought
and
me a
green.
Kamala. She brought me AKA. You're my new favorite guest.
Well, I'm with her, Takara.com. Her line of pens have been selling out, and the vote is on. We got to really be out there representing. And I am so excited to bring a mother-daughter duo. Deborah Williams is, she's like, I don't know how Deborah does all that she does, but Deborah, you got about 5 different titles and positions. But she has done 100 West Side Women, but she's also done HSI Habilitative Systems Inc. with Donald Dew, and they have painted the town purple and gold for the census. They've, done just all kinds of initiatives. But what I cannot stop to do is see how Deborah has had the brightest young lady that is stepping up. And when you say your children exceed your Janicia, has just had youth organized, and they're getting ready to kick off this powerful 7-day vote piece. So welcome Deborah Williams Thurman. Welcome Janicia Williams. Uh, Deborah could go down the long line, but I just love the fact that this second generation, what is everybody saying about the election? That the youth are now motivated. So I'm looking forward to hearing from Janicia as well. But come on, introduce yourselves. Tell what you've been up to.
Okay.
Sounds like a lot.
Yes, thank you for that introduction. Yes, I'm Deborah Williams Thurman. My 9 to 5 job is habilitative.
Start there.
And we are a behavioral health organization where we do mental health, substance use. We're kicking off a new capital campaign to create some veteran housing, women veteran housing, and so we're excited about that. We work with a lot of young people, and now we're trying to, train up the next generation. We call them Generation Z.
Huh.
Janicia is one of those Generation
Don't get me
Z.
started on it, but I love Denise.
Yeah.
Janicia can do poems. Janicia got all kind of degrees, but Janicia has been organizing
Yes.
Yes.
young people
Yes.
down a Swiss hotel. Uh, I will let you talk about you
Yes.
yourself.
One more thing about Generation Z before Nisi talk about the new campaign, but our old, currently standing campaign is Generation Z Mental Health Ambassadors. So
Mm.
we're training youth how to be mental health ambassadors to their peers. We have a
And
Tuesday night Zoom at 7 p.m. where young people come together among their peers, and they talk about different mental health topics, stress, um, the different topics around domestic violence. They talk about affirmations and daily affirmation and self care. So there's a lot of different topics. They go for like 6 weeks, and then we cycle out those youth and get another set. And so over the last year or two, we've trained like over 100 some youth to be mental health ambassadors.
that is
Um,
powerful,
yes.
and that's
And
so
it's super
real.
important because this Generation Z are plagued with mental health situations. And you started with with the millennials that were really experiencing some I need mental health days. Kind of made the other generations say, okay, maybe we do need mental health days because we didn't grow up like that. It was like you forged through it, but now these different generations are saying, you know what, take pause and really get yourself together. So I really applaud you for that.
Yes.
And
You'll
and
be surprised how many on that call said they've seeked counseling for this or that
and
reason.
And I
and,
thank
and where
God for
you
that.
and where you meet them when they don't have this kind of wonderful innovative solution, you meet them in juvenile detention center. And Commissioner Tara Stamps was just on, and she's been doing shop talks. You got to meet them where they're at,
Yes.
but for you to be empowering the generation to speak to them, to each other, that is such a big solution.
Yes. So
So Nisi, tell us about all the youth you've been organizing, the young people. You all are rising up with the voice for the vote, but tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yes. Where to start? I guess it really started with like you all said, my mother,
Yes.
always being that role model, always keeping me very very close. People I grew up, they used to call me her shadow because I could
Was
never
in
be
every
anywhere
room.
not that's not where my mother is. Even if it's Six Flags with my cousins, no, you can't go. We have a community meeting that you need to go to. It's something more important to do. So she made to always set my priorities straight. And so coming back to the community, I met a lot of young people who
Where did
didn't
you go to school? She sent you to school. I
she
remember
sent me to
the
school
drive.
coming back, right, coming back from Howard
Woo,
University.
woo, 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 woo,
Okay,
woo, 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 woo.
Graduated with my bachelor's in legal communications.
come on.
And so instead of going to like law school, I worked on Capitol Hill for a while with Congressman Davis. I loved the political scene, but it really nothing felt like more home than the west side of Chicago than my community. And so my 9 to 5, which is working at Project Exploration for the My Shine My Future initiative. And so that is really kind of what sprung up this kind of core group of young people. My work is really involved around how to increase young people's access to out of school time programs, to community life, to things that support them outside of the walls of the school buildings, right? We want to be able to support our teachers in helping and in parents in helping our kids grow up holistically. And so it really was born from that initiative to say, hey, there are experiences and places and things our kids need to see and do to understand what it means to, do more than live life on your phone or to just go to school and come home and play your video games. Because COVID, a lot of kids lost touch. A lot of kids lost touch to what it meant to be a kid and what it meant to go outside and be with friends, or even a lot of what I teach my kids is just going out and being able to talk to somebody when you see them face to face, how to meet somebody new. And so that is the core of this work. And recently, with the election, a lot of our kids are like, well, we have a lot of friends who hear a lot of differing opinions on what's going on, and some of our friends don't care to vote or do. And we just wanted to provide space for kids to just young people, Generation Z, to feel like, hey, I can be heard, I can talk in open forum, I can discuss opinions, and I can really be a part of what is to become of the country. Like my voice is a part of this future. I do matter. What I think does matter. I'm not just gonna not vote because who cares, right? There's something to care about. Even if, and I always preach to my kids, even if it's not the actual this election that you care about, it's what it stands, what change are you gonna make for your community? What do you stand for? It's not about what who
Or
you're
who's
putting in
voting,
office,
who you
you
voting
know,
for, right?
because at the end of the day, they're just people. We're gonna have to work with you have to work with people
Cool.
anywhere you
Yep.
go. So
Mhm.
what is it that you want to stand on and put out there and really put out to your community? And so they've really gravitated to this education piece, this voters registration piece. And yeah, I don't.
You're
Well,
I'm
gonna,
jumping
I
into a bunch of stuff.
you're
I think I
gonna.
want to be a Gen Zer now. Listen to her.
But you've done so well, and you see how articulate she is. Not that she
Mhm.
wouldn't be articulate, but I
well, she
won't.
from the West
Wait,
Side,
wait,
so I expect nothing
wait,
less.
wait, wait. I won't ask her to do a poem because she's also a great orator. But I will ask that you. I will also ask that you. I would also ask that you organize young people down. Where were you
Oh
at?
yes.
Which hotel were you at?
So yes, so this will be actually next year going into our fourth annual West Side Youth Empowerment Conference. And so the West Side Youth Empowerment Conference was once again born of this work, working with youth, coming to different events, learning that youth, wanted some new experiences, wanted to see some new places, spaces. And it came about during a time where it was a lot of the riots by young people downtown, and they were trying to push young people out. No, you guys can't be here. These are the restrictions. This is how you can't move. But no one was telling them how they could. Nobody was telling them how do you show up, how do you be in these spaces. And so,
Hmm.
with in partnership with the Chicago West Side Branch NAACP, who has always been a big village of support for me. Um, they were like, okay, hey, you want to get young people downtown? Let's figure out how to do it. And we literally did just that. We got 100. It's been for the past 3 years, 110. We do 100 high school, 10 young adults who are still within the space, who go downtown. They have a full day of workshops, leadership workshops, mental health, personal development, community action planning. They go through all these workshops. They have go to Navy Pier. They get to go hang out with their friends. They get ride passes and just get this kind of new experience at whatever hotel we pick. We've done quite a few, but
You
always
just
downtown.
she gets
Um,
applause.
Yes,
So we
yes, yes.
and of course you list your partners. You've got NAACP. We know Carl Brinson, Phyllis Logan, and of course Mrs. Vera Davis, Danny
mhm.
Davis's wife. That is so important. And when we look at the swing vote, and when we look at all of these young people that said they weren't gonna vote until Kamala Harris got in office. So you guys tell us about what you're doing, and of course, Deborah.
She got in the race. She's not in office yet, but it's okay. We're gonna
Well,
speak it like it is.
no, I'm saying, but you're looking. I'm saying so many folks said they weren't interested in voting until
Oh,
Kamala got in the race. Did I say something different?
you said she till she got in office, but
Till
we
she got, till
but we're
she
gonna
got
be, we're
into the,
gonna keep it
till
like
she
that.
got into the race. But Deborah, I know you've been helping
Yes.
Camille, our rep Camille Lilly, and others. But tell us about the voter registration 7-day campaign. You all going bam, bam, bam. Rep Camille Lilly has been doing. She set up like we're gonna do this every week. So what's going on?
Yes.
So we, as the Austin community, we do a lot of partnerships, and so we have Austin coming together, and where I'm the Civic Engagement Task Force Chair for our Austin Quality of Life Plan, and so we came up with the initiative to partner with some of our other local nonprofits like the Leaders Network.
And what position you got there? See, she got a long. Go ahead.
So I use my different platforms and opportunities, and I try to bring them all together. We
Yep.
need to work together and collaborate. So for the Leaders Network, I brought them on board because I'm the secretary of the Leaders Network. I brought in the NAACP because I'm a long-time, lifetime member for many years of the Chicago West Side NAACP. They were her village, just like Nisi said. I brought in Austin my shot, my future, because Nisi leads that. So it's just all of
Yep.
it's just like a family. All of us came together and said we're gonna get 1,000. We're gonna try to get 1,000 youth registered to vote, and they called it hashtag 1,000 new voices. And so
That
Mm.
is power. That's what it's
yeah,
gonna take. That's what it's gonna take.
so
Illinois leading.
yeah, so we're
Mm.
trying to get young people to vote, register to vote. Then after after October 8th, we're going to try to get them to come out to vote.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a workshop around October 26th at Malcolm X College, which is a voting site. We're going to have a workshop, teach them all about civic engagement, all that kind of stuff. And then we're going to march those 100 or 200, 300 that show up for this workshop into the polling place.
That's
so
amazing.
We're really excited about
That's
this
awesome.
campaign. It's taking a lot, yes.
No, so I was gonna say, you know what? This is so much information. Nisi is her mother's child for sure. The apple does not fall too far from the tree. We want to come back and talk about how people can get involved so that they can help Kamala win, help the community win, and we'll all win right here
It's a
on the Brunch
win-win.
Lunch.
It's a
That's
win-win.
it.
It's a win-win.
Yes.
iHeartMedia, we specialize in radio, podcast, digital.
I need to get some new keys so I can put them on these fabulous key rings.
Yeah, I want a key
All right.
ring. This is.
I was taking a little note. I don't know.
This look like a millennial.
All right, guys,
one.
exclusive.
Good. I'm
You can take a
happy to have
picture.
you back, man.
One of
To be
these.
You know,
fine.
when
I got
people are away, you really take time
to
to
be
listen.
finer or
Nothing. We
to
good. We
be
just back and we got to get
smarter.
cohesive
Which
as
one would
because
you
you know
take?
we can't operate as
That's
Kids
what
for
it's
so
Kamala,
we're gonna get it back
yes.
That looks
at
like
18
a-
so
you
we
don't
can
want-
be moving forward. Perfect.
Gen Zers for
You happy to be back?
Kamala.
Yeah.
What's up, Christy? What's up, Angela?
Well, your famous
Hey,
sweater,
Bill.
man. You should have worn
So,
that
Dad,
on the birthday back.
I
We
did
know
see
we're gonna
that
see
you
it
said
100 times
you
before the
sent
year's
me
out.
our picture that we took,
Not
but
today.
I didn't see it. I gotta go
Did
back.
Tammy get you that?
Hello, Angel.
Not
Karen.
today.
No, I didn't
Say.
get
Put
that.
that up. Let me see that. I need this.
I'm doing great, thank you, Angel. I am doing
Look
great.
at Adam's coat.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, I think
like
Tammy
that.
must have got you this. He
No,
pulled
he
up.
showed up literally, and I was like stunned.
That ain't-
I like
I
that.
said,
Isn't that nice?
Tammy, I said, why you didn't wear your favorite sweater on your first day back? We got to.
Yesterday he had on, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday he had on a Janet Jackson t-shirt. He's been expanding his wardrobe.
Look, you come
Yes,
in with no Trump
blessings,
shirt on. Let me
blessings.
see.
Christy, Angel, I need you guys to comment. You could take a pill
What
to be
can I- how much
fine
are
or
these?
smarter. Finer
Yeah.
or smarter, which one would you be? Which one would you take, I should
Well,
say?
duh.
Which one, which one?
Okay, what's the family discount?
And when you guys finish,
What's the brand?
oh, Christy
Tell
said you
Kevin,
fly,
do we
Adam.
need a brand ambassador?
I
To,
did.
That's a
She
conversation.
said, "How you
Look,
got
I do have.
Oh
you
my
know,
God,
you got to connect me
everything.
with
I'm
Kevin.
going north
Because
to,
I don't think he
an
ever
event.
shared my nice shout out. I got to
Pink
talk
power,
to him.
pass it
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just
Pink
saying,
Power
before
Fest
I
kicked
don't
off
know.
the restaurant
I
tour.
did. If I pick smart, will I be? No.
The older one.
No.
Oh, you got the new
Chrissy said, if I pick smart, will I be ugly?
one. What it is.
If you guys want any of these.
Hey, Adam.
I know the males might wear one and they're not.
Six.
Oh, this is
Marcel,
nice.
you want a wristband for the breast cancer?
Yeah. No. I have. Oh yeah, is that the older one?
All
Which
right,
one?
10
Which
seconds,
one are you gonna
everybody.
pick?
5
Pick
seconds.
one.
Hi there, it's Quinona Redmond, and it's time for Community Chatter brought to you by Win-Win Community.
You guys are doing great. Excellent.
You're rocking with the Brunch Bunch right here on Inspiration 1390, and we are having such an amazing community chatter because anytime we can have young people leading the charge, it is a great time because guess what? Young people ain't tired like some of the older folks that have been doing it for a long time. So we're excited to have Janicia and Deborah in the building on Community Chatter with Winona Redmond. I do want to just point out that Nisi was one of my youth, when she was younger. She worked my summer program. And she is a property owner in the Soul City corridor.
Yes.
She saw a property for sale on Chicago Avenue. Now, while everybody was in the room fighting over who bought it, we looked up Nisi closed on it. So congratulations to
And what's
Nisi.
the name of that business?
That is currently DW Provisions Consulting.
Oh, sounds like somebody I know. Who?
And we always run out of time, but we want to make sure you tell them how to connect. And when we talk voter registration, we cannot not talk Rainbow Push and Rainbow Push Excel. And we just give our hearts out to the Rainbow Push family. Of course, Betty Magnus, Reverend Wilson, but Alana Ford passed, and she will lie in state this Friday. Her funeral will be this Saturday. So we give Rainbow Push. We know they got buses going to Milwaukee. They're doing the whole national piece, but tell us how folks can get involved and say those dates and locations. And you've got some great ambassadors.
Yes. And so definitely want to pay homage to Rainbow Push as well, especially for the speaking skills y'all are talking about. I was a part of the oratory competition
Yes.
since probably about fifth or sixth grade. So shout out Rainbow Push. But definitely want to make sure that people can get connected and find their way to registering to vote. And so we kind of try to take a different approach to voters registration by really kind of doing grassroots, getting out to the people, not waiting for them to come to us, but we're going to come to where you are. And so starting October 2nd, we're going to be going different kinds of destinations on the west side each day for voters registration. So October 2nd, we're going to be at restaurants. We're going to be at MacArthur's. We're going to be at Coleman's.
Uncle Remus.
We're going to be out and about making sure that we can deputy register our people at those locations. And we're going to high schools. We're going to grocery stores, laundromats, churches on that Sunday. We want to go to the churches and say, hey, get your members registered to vote, daycares, and then we're going to end it out at Camille Lily's Fitness Week. So every week on Tuesdays, or is this Tuesdays? Every week on Tuesdays, there's voters registration at TNC Fitness on the west side in the brand new black-owned gym. If y'all haven't been there, it's beautiful. So we're really trying to just be out amongst the people. We're not waiting for this date to come to us. We're going to come to it. And so our young people have been deputy registrar. We have 19-year-olds, 18-year-olds that are deputy registrars that'll be helping out to get some of these people registered and ready to make their choice and use their voice. So
Nancy,
we're
what's
so
the
excited.
difference in this sentiment? What's the spirit difference in this election that hasn't happened in the past with a young group of voters?
I think truthfully, the media stage that it has captured for young people has garnered their attention, whether that's good or bad. But the media attention and really young people just seeing kind of these polarizing opposites and wanting to kind of find where they stand, where their place is in all of this, and learning that hey, it's not just about who's in office, but what do I believe in? And so people are feeling more passionate to kind of put their voice out there and be heard. And so we are excited.
Do they feel more empowered now?
Yes, 100%, 100%. We definitely as young people feel like, hey, we can take on the world or on any topic. Don't try us, all right? But
Nisa, you have given me a fresh appreciation for Gen Zers because I was ready to kick them all to the curb. No, I'm joking.
Hey, before we lose time, yesterday we kicked off Equal Hope. Equal Hope has a restaurant tour, and they will be in over 12 restaurants this month. This Friday, they'll be at Wilma's Barbecue at 17 North Wabash. They will be at Uncle Remus one day. They will be at a number of places. If you go to equalhope.org, if you go to Equal Hope, we will be sharing all of the locations. So that'll be on our website and information. But thank you for what you're doing. This is the beginning of a fight, but
and the restaurant tour, so people know, Winona, is you come in and you buy food at 10%. These restaurants, and 10% will go to Gift of Hope to support their breast cancer initiatives. I want to make sure that you know you're eating for a cause.
So they've got the dates on their website and everything, so you can go and you can find it. But this is a month where we know Sister Strut is big this weekend with iHeart all over it. But it's kicking off Breast Cancer Awareness Month. But this is a 365-day fight.
That's right. Nisi, before we get out of here, how can people follow you to stay connected and join the fight?
Yes, you can follow me on Instagram at Envision, NVISION_US, Envision Us. And you can follow our journey on how we're registering people to vote.
I love it. That is so creative. Deborah, how can people connect with you? Listen, anything you want done in the city, especially on the west side, Deborah's connected. How can they connect with you?
So I'm not on Instagram.
She put you off?
My Facebook page, no, she never put me on.
Oh, Nisi, put your mom on Instagram.
Facebook. I'm on Facebook, and also you can just email me at dwilliams@habilitative.org, and also just Facebook.
Connect on Facebook. Deborah Williams Thurman. Everything is on Facebook. And Winona, if you want to connect, go to winwin.com.
That's right.
WYNWIN. Guess what? it's nothing like a deal, Tammy, when it's a win-win situation, right?
Absolutely.
And so you know what? We're so excited that win-win makes all of the guest situations on Tuesday a win-win. Believers, we encourage you to keep on winning on this winning Tuesday. We are so happy and elated to have Tamara Fair back with us.
Oh,
Woo! Listen, this outro has not been the same without you, so
That's right.
I am so glad to say it
Sakara.com.
slow. We encourage you like we do each and every day to keep Love 24 alive. Tell someone that you don't know that you love them. Tell someone that you do know that you love them. Love will begin to spread like a wildfire. Tamara Fair on the air, I love you.
Oh, Action Jackson, I love you.
Believers, we love you.
you.
Baby Eminem, we love you.
too.
Up next, AC Green. Listen, I just wanted to hear Tammy say I love you. Up next is AC Green. After that, Pastor DeAndre Patterson with the afternoon drive. We get it done all night long right here on Inspiration 1390.
Hey guys, thank you so much for all of you guys who decided you wanted to take the pill to make you smart. You must already think you're fine, and I'm sure you are. And the ones who decided to take the pill to make you fine, I'm sure you already are. So now you'll be both. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for participating. And always, always keep
I
it
got
24
pins
alive.
in
We'll
there.
see you
That's right.
tomorrow.
Grab the mic
Peace. In
Got
pink.
knee seams going on.
Peace in pink.
Love y'all. See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
You guys want